Hello, living in Boulder vlog. This is weird to film myself. I'm looking at myself upside down. For some reason my video camera isn't flipping it back, but I guess I don't need to look at myself anyway. I just wanted to make sure I was filming myself right. This is my first video doing it with my video camera because my computer's just doing way too many things. I don't think it would work very well if I tried to record myself. When I record myself with my computer, it skips a lot anyway, so... and it was loud when I was doing video camera, with the video camera before, even when I used my microphone, so I'm curious to see how the sound on this will go. So, video vlog for today, which is, or yesterday I guess, because it's after midnight, the 11th of April 2018 on Wednesday. I didn't sleep at all night before last, and I was going all day long, so I figured I would be able to sleep last night, so I was busy until I got to sleep at 12:30, and I took a Unisom sleeping pill, which made it so that I slept between 12 and 6 yesterday. I got to sleep, maybe not so long after I took the pill, but I slept until 2 because I was tired. My body was still, recovering from all the exercise I've been doing, even though I took 2 days off before this. I got up and I had to do some things, some errands. I did pick up my inhaler, and I thought I needed to get a new wrench for my bike, but I still have it here. And I was waiting in line for a long time for the inhaler, and so I started stretching myself on the wall and realized how tight I was up here around my shoulders. I think from the swimming, but also from this weightlifting that I did in the machine. And it felt really good. And I realized how tight I was and how much I need to stretch. So I came home and I just stretched all day. I tried to go swimming, but when I got to the pool, I noticed I had my wallet with me still, and I didn't have a padlock for the lockers, so I came back and I went to the store, got a padlock, and so I'll go back there. I'll be ready next time. I didn't manage to go back there today though, because that's when I started working on my computer, trying to finish this thing I started yesterday, where I'm connecting chapters from Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire to my Bicycle Racer level page. I'll explain that later, but it's taking forever. And so I was converting stuff and transferring stuff. I'm woefully behind on making sure that stuff is backed up on all my various hard drives, and that it's all has the same stuff on it. So, and I only have 10 gigabytes left on my computer, so I have to transfer that, fix stuff around, and it's slow going. My computer's doing 3 different things right now. Converting, creating files, and then transferring. But, so I was doing that today while I was stretching. I stretched all day today, all afternoon. I stretched yesterday, and I realized I really want to stretch, so I was doing that today. I want to put as much hours into stretching as possible. There's not too much stretching. I'm really fucked up physically because I've just been sitting around for years, and my hip was hurting just sitting down and all kinds of stuff. I walk like this, so the stretching is just exactly what I need, and it's just squeezing out stuff that had been accumulating for years. So I'm releasing emotions, thoughts, all kinds of crazy shit, man. It's and it feels like you're exercising. I get dehydrated, and I need to drink because I feel like I'm wringing out the towel. And then I'm lapping up the dirty water, and then wringing out the towel, so I need to pour new water in. It's like when I'm drinking. I feel like I'm doing a lot. It's really awesome. So I'm going to continue with that. My goal is to be totally flexible. My goal is to be able to lay on my back and put my feet together and have my knees totally touch the ground with weights, pushing them all the way to the ground. Do the splits. Touch my hands bare on the ground. All that stuff. Maybe 6 months if I do a few hours a day. I want to do also the history test pretty soon. My computer is doing too many things right now. Oh wait, I could do the history test with my camera, and then I could have the computer. Yeah, I actually could do that now. Maybe I should. It's pretty late. Well, I wanted to study it first, and I did this thing. I'm going to connect it to my website, where I recorded all of the decades and the years from all my history tests. I have 80, BC, 20th century, 21st century, and I put them all, recorded them, the Wikipedia, as MP3, and then I put them all in one folder, but I haven't edited them, so make sure that they're all finished at the exact end, because I had to manually record it. Sometimes I didn't remember to do it right away. So I want it to be really crispy, and then listen to the whole thing, like in a day. Know how long it is. I don't even know how many minutes it is. Calculate it. Listen to the whole thing in a day, like I'm listening to an audiobook, and then do the test. Do the test. Yeah, do the test the day that I listen to one of those things throughout. Maybe that's even the prescription that I do every time. But I need to find out how long they are, and I can't edit those until I'm done with this edit program, which is taking 2 more hours. I got every single music video that I collected. It's like 700 or something, and I'm creating them all as one video. It'll be a really big file, but I did that so that I could play them on my TV, and it's easier to, I guess I'm not that savvy in computer. I don't know how to zoom it around and have a playlist, so I just have it as one video, so I can just ride my bike, watch a video. If I get sick of it, I can fast forward it to the next one or whatever, but then I'm going to convert it to an MP3. And with that MP3 file, it's one big MP3 file. I can drag it onto my Walkman. I have a Sony Walkman. I guess Sony Walkmans have evolved into what they are now is, what the name has inherited is the underwater earphones, but it's not sophisticated. I got it a couple years ago. Maybe they have better ones now, but you can't move between folders. You can only move between songs. So if I have a bunch of songs, I can't control anything. So I'm just going to make really long songs, like that are bunches of songs, and throw that on my Walkman. So if I get sick of the songs, I just want to go to a book. I just click to the audiobook, which would have all the audiobook articles of chapters in one file. And that's how you can control it way underwater instead of being at the mercy of whatever it's next on it. So, yeah, so but it's going to take like 2 more hours. I hope I have the gigabyte storage for it. A lot of times when I have to do these a lot of times because it crashes. Again, I try to have the program doing too many files at once. Anyways, so that's what's going on with my life. Yeah, I guess I took 3 days off now, but I really needed it. My body was thrashed. I got to a good start, but I need to stretch. Stretching's really good. And then I'll start like lifting weights and all this stuff later. I have to be slow with it because I'm doing so many things at the same time. Okay, so that's enough talking. Peace out.